Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an amazingly fantastic day. There are guns. There are big guns. And then there are big motherfucking guns. And that's what we're going to feature today. 2 tank destroyers that have big motherfucking guns. And one of them happens to be German, driven by RNGesus from hell. What clan is this guy from? From the Koja clan. Shout out to you guys! Driving his big... There's 2 TDs in this game. Well, there's more than 2. 2 tech tree ones that hit for over 1,000. Is that the other one? No, that's the Convoy. There's the little brother of the other one. The shitbarn. This one here, the regular ammo, has 299 pen, regular ammo, and 1,050 alpha. The premium ammo has 420 penetration and 1,050 alpha, and the HE round has 85 pen and 1,400 alpha. And the shots tend to disappear like that because it's German. He did it all right. He drove up there, he turned around, he had press number 2 wargaming so that he could pen anything, and the shot went bloop. It disappeared. It's gone. There was no pixel. There was no shot. Boom. Oh, and the Kranwagen easily pens him. And that's the story of this tank, basically. And he types in chat, what the fuck? 420 heat, only bounce? Yep. And you got penned in return. You're so big and you're so stupid looking. And you're so weak that anyone could pen this tank. Anyone that aims or that loads premium ammo. Anyone that loads premium ammo can just go through your superstructure. Let's look at it. This whole flat stuff here, or the lower plate, is cheese. So it's really, I mean, it's the heavily armored, slow, no turret. It's excruciating. But when it hits, it hits. And he rolled 890 on that. Who was that he hit? A super 890. Like, talk about a low roll. His rolls 1,050. Kenny? You're trying to pen a Kranwagen, and the Kranwagen turret is just... He's thinking, what? Kranwagen turret is pretty tough. Now, the Kranwagen is not hull down. He's not pointing down with the oblique angle. He's sitting on the flat ground, but still, it ain't going through. It ain't going through, but this should work. 1,070 Deutschlandstrafe! The story of this. There's a love-hate relationship with these tanks that have huge alpha, guys. But when RNG works, you're laughing. Ha 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 ha, it's amazing. When RNG does not work, well, it's working as intended. When you get the shit of the RNG stick, you just hate these tanks. But when you get the good end of the stick, it's just, then you laugh. And it truly is RNG, because I'm going to explain it to you. Even with... Oh, he got him there. Even with 420 penetration, guys. He's got 420 penetration. I'm going to do the calculation while you watch there. 420 penetration. And do you ever notice whenever you pick up your cell phone and you want to do something, the first thing that happens is it asks you, do you want to back up your phone? And I got to click no. Every freaking time. Anyway. 420 times 1.25. 420 times 1.25 equals 1,086 on the ISM. No. 420 pen times 1.25 equals. He can roll as high as 512. Because there's RNG on your penetration. He can penetrate anyone frontally at any time, through anything, any armor in this game. 525 pen. But at the same time, if he low rolls his pen, you know, he can roll as low as 315 with that premium round. And if he rolls 315, he's not penetrating the turret of an IS-7. You see, he's not penetrating a Kranwagen turret. He's not penetrating a T110E3. And so it's rage-inducing, right? It's RNG. And a lot of people don't appreciate. Everyone understands that there's RNG on your. It's not going to go. That was you aimed that one poorly. You got to aim right beside the gun, especially with it's a roll of the dice here. Everyone understands that your damage roll is RNG, right? He's got 1,050 alpha. Well, what are his endpoints there? You know, he can go 1,050 times 1.25. He can roll as high as 1,312. Let's see what he rolls here. Deutschlandstrafe! Or he can roll as low as 787. Everyone understands that RNG. But that happens, we're okay with that because you get some damage. You either high roll or low roll your damage. And you can see that. The game prints that on the screen for you. You see it. And you go, oh, okay. And you know what the number is. A number that we don't know is your penetration roll. That's secret. Wargaming decides that without telling you. The computer program decides that. Boop! Erwischt! And that happens behind the scenes. You press the trigger, the shell is launched, and it already has a number attached to it. And I'm not talking about penetration dropping off with distance. That's added on top of it. Okay? The shell already has an RNG roll attached to it as it leaves your gun. You know, plus 25%, minus 25%. Then your shell decreases the penetration as... Oh, wait, let's see if he low rolls here. Boom! He didn't even have it. He got him! Erwischt! He snapped it. Right, so if the target's 500 meters away, yes, the shell penetration decreases with distance. So it's already lower. Then add the RNG. Oh, you low rolled by minus 25%. You can surprisingly bounce. Surprisingly bounce with these high pen shells. Now, is this a heat shell? In this case, the heat shell does not lose penetration over distance, but you know what I'm saying. In general, an AP shell will. You guys understand what I'm saying here. But I know that there's a lot of... Oh, wait. This is going to be beautiful. Wir haben sie means, oh, that hurt the ass. Oh! A lot of people don't, and I mentioned it like many times. Maybe I'll do a video about all the hidden RNGs and stats that we don't know about. Good players and everyone knows it, but a lot of players, especially beginners, they don't know that. And maybe you didn't know that. That there is the RNG roll on penetration is what really I don't think is good for the game. It really makes some troll results. Because imagine the game starts and the game's so fast now people rush into positions and they take 3 or 4 shots at each other in the first 45 seconds of the game. And imagine just by fluke one team low rolls all their shots, which can happen. Right? The first 4 or 5 players that make it to the aggressive choke points, they go there and they take 2 or 3 shots and they happen to low roll all their shots, penetration, and they bounce their first 2 or 3 shots. Whereas the other team, they rush to there and the first 30, 40 seconds, they take 2 or 3 shots and they high roll their penetration on those shots. And after a minute and 30 seconds in the game, one team's up by 5,682 HP. And you go, how the hell did that happen? It's not skill. Boom. It's not because one team didn't know what they were doing, or many times it's just RNG. It's just, the 3 aggressive players on this team that went to this cubbyhole at the beginning of the game and took their 3 shots, they bounced them all. And they typed in chat, what the fuck with 420 pen? Fuck! Whereas the enemy team came there and they took their shots and they shot you right in the turret, but they high rolled. And I think there should be less of a spread of RNG on the penetration. You can keep the damage RNG fine, that because high roll, low roll on the damage is fine. But I think maybe it should be plus or minus 10% on the penetration, or no RNG on the penetration. There's more variation from the RNG on a penetration roll. Your penetration roll, there's more RNG in that, in many cases, than the angle of the armor you hit, whether the person's angling properly or not. Right? He angles a little bit extra and you think, oh, I got him, and then you low roll your pen and you don't got him. Anyways, think about that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I know a lot of you probably didn't know that. And the shell magically disappeared. It's magic! There's no cover. There was no cover in front of him. Is this magic? Do you believe in magic? And he's gonna get another chance. Yeah, you could do it now. Boom. And Hamze! He shows us his ass and his erect pee-pee. He finishes here, guys, with a great result. 9,159 damage, 8 kills. Losing a shit ton of credits because he spammed the heat. Kadriji from the Barber clan, shout out to you guys, is playing the FV4005. The other tank, high alpha, highest alpha in the game, that is a true, even more of an RNG driven machine than the Jagdpanzer E100, because not only do you have the same stuff I'm talking about, the plus or minus 25% on your penetration rolls, this one has the added bonus of firing HE most of the time, which has been nerfed and reworked so that it no longer explodes. It's high explosive, Yuri, but it no longer explodes. We did not change name to high non-explosive. We still call it high explosive, but it does not explode. Yuri, do not call me, alright? Do not call, I'm busy doing video, Yuri. So you have this, let's see what he's firing here. He's firing Hesh, 230 pen, 1,750 damage. But the Hesh is just another name for HE. Oh, okay. Let's see if he's also got the shit dispersion. But 230 pen Hesh, regular HE pen of he doesn't have any of those. 92 pen HE, 750 alpha. And then he has an AP round, 310 pen, 1,150. Only 1,150. Now let's watch this Hesh round. Critical hit. He did 819 damage. But Claus, how did he do 819 damage? Nobody knows. Right? He hit him in the track. And the computer game said he did 819. It doesn't explode anymore. Okay? They used to have a big explanation of it would explode and there would be rays emanating from the point of impact over a certain splash radius, and as those rays didn't explode, no splash, as those rays encountered the weakest armor on the tank, there would be a calculation and blah blah blah. No one had fucking clue how it worked. It's just HE, right? It just, and now it doesn't do that. It must impact the tank where there is some armor behind the impact point. So if you just hit a track, you should roll 0, or you should miss. Or you miss. If you just hit the track wheel now, you with no armor behind it, on an angle where the shell just goes through the track and there's no armor behind it, you roll 0. You must hit armor, and then there's a calculation, and it tells you how much damage you do, depending on the thickness of the armor, depending on, oh, that was a penetrating shot. There you go. He hit the side. He penetrated. Once you penetrate, he rolled 1,750 plus or minus 25%. He rolled 1,810. But if you don't penetrate, I don't care what explanation you have, how many tests you've done, whether there's a spall liner or not a spall liner, all of these different things. That was a penetration. 2007! Hallelujah! When you shoot and you don't penetrate, guys, you really have no idea how much damage you're going to do. You have no clue. Just try and hit the weakest armor. Don't hit the thickest armor because the armor value is part of the calculation. So, and he spotted. He's going to take a hit. And he penned! He penned the object 260. That shot blooped and hit the lower plate. Oh my god. This thing is such an RNG. The game decides whether you have a good game or not. The game decides. The game decides where your shell deviates to, and it's very critical which pixel you hit when you're firing this HE, right? You can aim. Your aim dot is right where you want. If the shell just deviates a little bit within your aim circle, and it doesn't hit the pixel you want, now take him out. Shoot. Shoot, he's there. Shoot. Shoot! Why aren't you shooting? Got him! He almost didn't shoot. You do not hit what you don't shoot. You do not hit what you don't shoot at. Just pull the freaking trigger in this game. The game decides. So if the shot deviates within your aim circle from your aim point, and you don't hit the pixel you're aiming at, you were aiming for the lower plate, but it deviates and it hits the track wheel, you roll 0. So there's that RNG on your dispersion. Then there's the RNG on the pen. Then there's the RNG if you don't penetrate on what the formula calculates. you low rolled, right? You shoot. I've been in a training room. You shoot the side of something and you roll 842. Then you try and shoot the exact same spot and you hit a little separate magical pixel and you roll 292. Then you roll you shoot again and you roll 911. It's just an RNG generator. The only time you get those big rolls that you can just laugh is when you penetrate. So if you have something that has less than 230 armor and you can hit it and penetrate, then you're going to roll 1,800, 2,000, 1,600, and you're just going to laugh. Other than that laughing, it really is a shit barn. It has a barn turret. It can't reverse. But anyways, this video was about featuring the 2 RNG machines. Okay, they're the 2 machines in this game that are the most, in my opinion, the most heavily affected. Snap! Oh, I got him! I got him this time. Wargaming. Snap, snap, snap. Fully aimed shots. Bloop, bloop. On the move. Snap. Got him. Start withdrawal, he says to his teammate. He can't withdraw. He's counting on you rolling 2,000. Oh, up the ass. 1,819. Ay caramba! I like doing commentary on these RNG machines because every shot is unexpected. The result is unexpected, right? You never know what the hell's. It's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Right? It's just crazy. And this one and the Jagdpanzer E100 are the 2 RNG machines in this game. There's a couple other ones, right? Shooting HE with the Type 5 Heavy. There's for TDs. These are the ones. This one also has a brother, the Death Star, which is not a tech tree tank. We're not featuring that one, but it's the FV4005 whatever, the big long. It has the rear-mounted turret. It doesn't turret. It has the same gun. But this one anyone can get. Any beginner that's played 300 games and his daddy gives him a credit card and he uses blueprints, free XPs, and gets to tier 10. He skips tier 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and he gets this after playing 200 games, can play tier 10, and if he's lucky and you drive in front of him and he clicks, he could do 2,000 damage. You can drive by in your Sheridan, just do a spotting run, and this guy can click, and if the game makes that shell hit your tank, he will kill you. Because this game is all about skill. Oh, there he is. There he is. Come on. The reflexes of a cat, this guy. He's over there, buddy. You have the reflexes of a cat, I can tell. Look at that. He has no idea that he had the kill shot right there. No idea. I'm doing the commentary. I know I'm joking around, glancing at the screen. And I could see the guy there, right? I could see him. Got him, but unfortunately he got you too. The game did that. So he ends up with just a regular type gameplay, 10,068 damage, okay? He lost some credits. The RNG machines. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know what other heavily RNG dependent machines there are in this game, and I'll do some videos on those. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Help the channel grow, guys. And I will see you. Did I already say it? I already said it. I'll catch you on the next one.